Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
That was it. The
yeah,
Outcast
yeah,
song. Old school foods,
yeah.
new school foods.
Uh,
Cats keep it jumping
yeah.
like kangaroos. Scooby Bob ain't trying to. Man, I might listen to that album next, man. Gosh, audience. Anyway, yo, what's up, people? Fly Siblings, we are back again, episode 9.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's up with you, man? This is Austin.
It's your boy Mike.
Yeah, man. But before we start on this glorious sports times, what you sipping on? Oh man.
Something new that caught my eye, man. I actually went to the store tonight. Yeah. Widow Jane, I love you just the same. Widow
Was it
Jane.
Applewood rye?
Applewood rye, because most of the whiskeys, bourbons here in America are aged in oak. There's one I had that was aged in cherry wood barrels that says Applewood. I'm giving this a decent sip over a couple rocks. But yeah, pretty decent, smooth,
Rocks.
especially rocks.
Rocks.
That's a throwback, man. Shout out to Brady Moore, man. Shout out to Brady Moore. I gotta live in my head rent free rocks. Yeah, especially for it to be 93 proof. I'm liking it, man. But I don't spoke enough about mine, man. Show me what's on your
um
itinerary, man. What you over there sipping on?
I'm gonna keep it the same and then I'll finish what I'm gonna be drinking. So I got a shot of Terramana Anejo and I got Terramana Anejo mixed with a Coca-Cola creation. Mm.
Oh, the same one from last week.
Yep. Release.
Oh, you trying to release the beast, ain't you?
Man, it is one of those. That was one of those days. I would say weeks, months. So,
All crammed into a day.
man, like we talked about before, man. We started off with or my day started off with somebody using my credit card in Jersey.
Mhm.
I live in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's a for real something, man. Right?
Yeah, somebody apparently manually typed my stuff in. I was like, huh? Yeah, so I talked to the dude on the phone, man. My man was like, I was like, yeah, so okay. So like, no, can you give like the other purchases that you had? I was like, look, I don't know exactly what I bought, but if you name them off, they're in North Carolina and they're before October. He's like, oh yeah, Bojangles? Yep. JW Marriott. Yep, 2 drinks. Oh yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and stop right quick with that. I was like, yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna send you a new card. I'm locking it. Lock that card. Nope, I'm done.
Right. There you go.
Nope. But so yeah, it's been one of those days, man. So there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow we
Yeah.
got football.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Tomorrow we do got football. It's actually a game I'm interested in, but we can get more on that when we do predictions for week 7. But I am actually really interested in tomorrow's game. I will be locked in, especially since I won't be traveling. Uh, I'm not too long getting back from Chicago at the coffee con.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saw
yo,
some videos out there, man.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot of footage to edit and chop through, but stuff will be coming out, folks. So just keep your eyes peeled for that Coffee Squad content. Just shout out to another channel as well as if y'all are interested, I'm telling you that event was amazing. If y'all are interested, check out Coffee Con. That's Coffee Dash Con. They actually have like their own website where they let you know where their events are going to be held. Whenever the next big one is, you could see the Coffee Squad there. We were actually billed as the co-host of this year's event, so you could see the squad there for next year's event.
Nice.
Yeah, fun times in Chicago. Only problem was the weather. But
was it cold? Oh yes, it was raining though, right?
The rain was on Friday and Saturday.
Hmm?
It was the rain mixed with the wind and the lake effect wind. That was it. We talking like it was like, oh, the temperature's 51, real feel 40.
I was up there Memorial Day weekend for a wedding, and I was like, why is it still cold up here? This is the
Memorial
entry
Day
to
week.
summer. Why is it cold here?
Right. Mm-mm-mm. I guess we could get into it. Pardon me, y'all. I guess I got a sip on that.
I'm going to take this shot. No, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait.
I'm about to say, I was like, I got one poured up. I'll take it whenever you take it. Just let your boy know. But
Mm-hmm.
the week 6 Thursday night game.
Six.
The only thing I got to say about it is that I called it. Kansas City winning. That's it. Defense did look impressive. It's still not impressive enough for me to excuse Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph, I believe, has been awful all year. And we've been getting exposed and carved up on top of, injuries here and there. So we did look impressive, improved, but obviously not enough. And then, of course, on offense was the main reason why it wasn't enough. Because we did hold the Chiefs below 20, which is a feat in itself. But Jerry Jeudy, come on, my guy. Where's your separation?
Oh, Steve Smith
Ah,
may have something to say about that.
I saw that the interview was up. I haven't been able to watch it yet. So I will be excited and delighted to watch that. Because Jerry Jeudy, you got some splaining to do.
He said he a tier 3, and I was thinking fantasy as soon as he said that.
You got some splaining to do. Yeah,
I should get like the yellow cards.
I know, right? As much as you like soccer.
Man, I should bring those shit to the game, Joe. How much they sell on Amazon?
Yeah, next time I might go to a football game with those in my face.
So, did I ever tell you about intramural football at A&T? All right, so it's a little funny joke about flags. So, the intramural football is played in the Holland Bowl, and for the A&T, you know where that is. It's like it's near the calf, right? But the calf, they have a bottom floor, a top floor. The top floor is where the actual cafeteria is when everybody sits. So you can see the intramural football games go on from like the window, right? And it was just one referee. He was so obnoxious with throwing the flag. He will blow the whistle, reach all the way down, bend down, and toss it like 20 feet in the air. And it was in the calf just seeing it go up and go right back down. We were like, this dude is he just having fun. Just hang, just for what? Like he didn't throw it in the direction. He didn't throw it down. He just tossed it 20 feet in the air.
How do you get hang time on a flag throw?
It's like, what? For what? So, yeah, man.
What, son?
Wow.
But yeah, that's essentially all I had to say about Kansas City and Denver. Definitely not a whole lot of offense coming from our side, and you can start to see frustration with the team when Jerry Jeudy is supposed to be better than what he was, as well as us missing KJ Hamler in the slot. It's starting to become easier to defend against our pass game.
So okay, so if you had to let one go, would it be Jerry Jeudy or Sutton?
Yeah. Sutton got me 12 fantasy points. And considering we are already dealing with a very flustered and struggling and very frustrated, internally frustrated offense, and he caught a touchdown pass. I mean, he got separation at one point, or at least Russell Wilson had enough inkling that Courtland Sutton can do his job. Jerry Jeudy's basically out there skip bowing around, so I would get rid of Jeudy. And shop a deal for him based on his past merit, because what he's done this season has been absent.
Yeah. That draft is ridiculous for wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ayuk was in that draft, Jefferson was in that draft. But honestly, he was supposed to be that dude.
Well, last year he was. and then this year happened.
You think it's more of an injury thing?
It looked like he playing injured.
You're right. I
And
also
the
said,
thing is, I'm always with the merit of if you are injured, don't suit up and go out there because it's like the same as any other 9 to 5 job or any other kind of regular job you would work. If you show up, we're going to expect you to perform. So don't show up and then complain that you're sick. If you're sick, there's poster boards all over workplaces. If you're sick, stay home.
oh yeah, they need to put those front and center on people's desks at my job. These, like, you know, you can work from home, right? You don't need to be here, fam. You can just work from
Oh,
home.
over here trying to start contagion from your workplace.
Goofies, yo. Nothing but goofies.
Let's see. Following game, Ravens at Titans. What? Well, for one, why did that have to be played in London? And for two, what is up with both teams' offenses?
Look, I don't know if it's. I can't really blame Lamar.
that's a
Like
that's a
he's,
lot of pondering right there.
I can't really blame him for this one because in like the last game, he was hitting people in the hands.
Yeah.
At the same time, though,
I think it's starting to be exposed how much the Ravens depend on Lamar,
yeah.
his legs included. And at the same time, look, Malik Willis ain't worth nothing but a bag of sand and a box of donuts, man. I'm sorry, Titans fans. I said it. Okay.
Ain't it, fam?
He's not it. And with Tannehill with the giant Mario Brothers type question mark block above his head. Who else you gonna get to throw the football in Tennessee?
Will Levis,
Okay, so who else you gonna get to throw the football?
the water. No, they got 3 quarterbacks where I'm like, I guess Tannehill is the guy.
I mean, he's the guy of those three.
Like,
Oh, Titans fans, you're in pain. Like basically when Tannehill went down, it's just like, look, put 8 in the box, and there you go. Derrick Henry big, but Derrick Henry
but
ain't
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Derrick Henry. No, 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 no.
Yeah, he ain't that big to shrug off 8 other grown men. Like you stack 8 in the box, but Malik Willis ain't beat. Oh Jesus, man. Titans fans, I'm sorry. There you go. That was my reaction when I saw Tannehill's walking off. It was just
You know what was wild? Um, they're making DeAndre Hopkins unplayable in fantasy.
yeah.
He had 1 game for 22, and I was like, I gotta trade him now. But nobody wanted him. Everybody was looking for running backs. I'm like, no, it's taking a wide receiver. Look at him. Look at the name. Don't look at the numbers. Look at the name. Look at the name, everybody. Don't look at the. Oh,
He'll do
damn it.
good one day.
Yep. Three
I
points
would
last
use
week.
him. I would use him on a bye week.
Yeah, I did. 3.
Yeah.
He got me 3. And I lost by 6.
So you needed 2 more of those performances just to tie.
Ugh.
Next game, which was in my wheelhouse of being voted for the dumpster game of the week, the Commanders at the Falcons. Desmond Ritter shows again.
Here we go, man. Super early bold prediction. This is gonna be the last week you see Kirk Cousins in a Vikings uniform. He's gonna be traded to the Falcons.
Then who do you think the Vikings would get in return? Or what?
It don't even matter, yo. Jefferson's not playing for another 3 weeks. Season is done. Madison's the number one running back. Nope.
Is this where the Lions just peel away from the rest of the division?
Yeah. Oh, it's like I still can't believe in Green Bay. Actually, no, I do not believe in Green Bay.
As you said that, I was like, did you see the same Green Bay that played the Raiders that I saw?
Well, not really that, because like I felt that they were trying to force it to Watson to get him back into the groove. Because ever since Watson been coming back, I know Love's numbers have been dropping a little bit, like below 20. But the Lions just look like a complete team.
Yeah, and crazy athletic, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
whether you try to spread the ball laterally or try to go downfield, the Lions are there.
And
Pass rush is there. Pass rush is legit.
mm-hmm. Yeah. I think for best team in the league, it might be between them and the 49ers.
Yeah, it's the Eagles are getting exposed.
Mhm.
Expose him!
Expose him! I mean, even it's like at the bare minimum, the Lions are showing that coaching matters.
Mm-hmm.
David
Same
Tepper,
coach
David
calling
Tepper,
up and biting a kneecap off.
mm-hmm. You listening, David Tepper? Coaching matters.
There you go. Instead of Frank Reich out here calling plays like he doesn't remember that his quarterback is shorter than 6 feet. Or repeating a play where your quarterback, who's also short, just threw an interception and he throws another interception because you're repeating the same play that he just threw an interception on. But that's neither here nor there. But I agree with you.
Oh no, it is all in Charlotte.
Yeah, I agree with you. Coaching matters. That's why I'm still mad at Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph, as Chisel Donna said about Brandon Staley,
ain't safe around me.
Not safe around me. Ain't no way you're going to be allowing 30 plus pretty much every single game, except for one that you allowed 70. I'm not all right with that.
70?
And with that, Sean, you ain't safe with me either because you handpicked him.
Dog, I don't know. Russell Wilson looks worse than he did last year and with Sean Payton. So I don't know. I don't know about these critters.
I'm kind of 50-50 with the Russ part because there's times that he, does actually make reads, get the ball out, and then Jerry Judy's still getting hugged on by a defender because he didn't get separation ever.
You think Russell Wilson just doesn't trust Jerry Judy anymore?
I can see
so
that.
He's kind of second guessing himself. Like if I throw it to you, it might be picked. And a half second kind of just allows him to take a sack.
I can see that. But let's see. Back on track with this. Let's see. We were at Commanders at Falcons. Let me look at this. Let me look at this stat line.
Well, I think Ritter had a solid game.
That is not the stat line. That is the Wells Fargo app.
Yeah, shout out to Wells Fargo, man.
Shout out. While I got this loading, we could move to the next one and then bounce back. This is a game that I missed. The Seahawks at the Bengals, but it's one we both picked right with the Bengals.
Oh yeah, Jamar Chase. 7-11. 7-11.
Really?
I'm kind of glad I took him first overall and not Jefferson or CMC. I was like, Jamar Chase, I don't know, because I had a bad feeling that Jefferson was gonna get like a tweak or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's like his production's been out. Like it's just been insane. And they're just insane. So
all right, there we go. Got the box score up for Commanders and Falcons. This is what I was saying before with the Desmond Ritter strikes again. 3 interceptions, quarterback rating of a 66.5, only because he also threw two touchdowns. 28 or 47, so just above 50% completion percentage. But 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. Bam. The Falcons are pretty much always going to have to try to work Robinson and Algier into like every offensive game plan.
Yeah. Like the thing is like they can run the ball, but if you don't have here's my thing, right? Kyle Pitts.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, right? You got Drake London. He can baller out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing in fantasy. Maybe like a game here and there, but they should be taking stuff over.
You would think.
That's the quarterback.
The guy that touches the ball every single play. It's like, because we already saw both the running backs run all over 2 teams. Last year, we've seen Drake London have high production. Then you look at Desmond Ritter. One of these things is not like the other.
Mm-mm.
And Desmond Ritter is the guy that has to touch the ball every single play. And it's not like they have a power offense where they're ever going to be in a league where it doesn't matter if Desmond Ritter is mid or bad.
NFC South is this might be end of the season may be interesting.
But this might be the worst. This might be the worst NFC South I've seen in like a decade,
or like in a year. You got to think about it. The Panthers were 1 game away from making the playoffs with a losing record.
The Falcons could have trapped the Buccaneers if it wasn't for a roughing the passer call.
Oh, that roughing the passer call was so weak. I don't know what the rules are for NFL anymore.
Right. What is a catch? If only there was a guy. But yeah, enough lamenting over that. Just folks, if y'all were thinking about basically picking up somebody from Atlanta, make sure it is not Desmond Ritter, Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier. Those are your or young Kwaku. That young ho.
Honestly, yo, real talk. If you need like a wide receiver 3, London. I will put Drake London as the same tier as DJ Moore right now, as far as fantasy wise, because both of them are boomer bust and it's all quarterback dependent. Because sometimes DJ Moore can be a 15 to 30 point player, but his quarterback can't be a quarterback. And I think he's hurt now. So I was like, bench.
Bears are cursed. We did a slight coverage of Seattle and Cincinnati. We had Colts at the Jags. Trevor Lawrence, man.
You know what?
To his leg.
That's why I was like, you know what? I'm kind of worried about Trevor Lawrence. Actually, no, I'm not worried about Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna be fine. Just give him some rest.
Well, they gotta play tomorrow.
Ridley, yo. Calvin Ridley. I've never seen somebody who's the most. He is like the extreme boomer bust.
Yeah.
It's like he'll get you like 30, 40 yards or 180. Like it's either nothing or an explosion. So yeah, like you either getting 6 or 30.
Mm.
6 or 30, man.
To the locker room. Who even? Let me click on the Jaguars, see who their backup is while I look at the next game. Panthers at Dolphins. You want to talk about a point explosion?
Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you something. So oh, So yeah, so like it's kind of weird, man.
Mhm.
Um, Bryce Young did Bryce Young things. He's a rookie quarterback, and I hate that we was sold a lie. But I think Bryce is gonna be a good quarterback. It's just like I said before, when you move up from 9 to 1, you're telling everybody that hey, we are a quarterback away,
Mhm.
and we are not. You actually gave up the things you needed for the quarterback to get the quarterback.
Right.
You filled a hole by making another hole, which is
Yeah.
stupid.
And an even worse hole, I should say.
Yes, it's even worse. So, but yeah, man. So, Adam Thielen looks unguardable. At the same time, I think there's, I mean, he's a vet that plays in the slot. I don't think there's a good lot. I don't think there's a lot of good slot defenders out there. So,
Mhm.
um, yeah. I mean, and the Dolphins did what the Dolphins were gonna do. So, uh,
Throw them bows and get them points on the board.
yeah. I mean, it's feels like that. There's nothing really to see here. But after the game, Frank Wright said, "Hey, I'm going to give up my play calling." He's the head coach to the offensive coordinator, and he had a press conference saying, "Hey, man, I'm so proud for him, man. I think it's time for me to give it up to him." And I'm thinking, so you're patting yourself on the back for giving someone the responsibilities from which they were hired for,
Right.
and you're proud of that. Now, let's just say if he succeeds and we get like, offense looks totally different.
Mhm.
You mean to tell me you wait until we're 0-6 for our team to look better? You got to go, man. You got to go. You
Yep.
got to go. Tapper, you got nope. I can't fire the owner.
But somebody's got to speak up for these atrocities.
Like yeah.
Wait till you 0-6 to make changes.
To make changes, man. You don't get out my face, bro. Also, too, the running back game looks a lot better.
Like, literally a third of the season has gone by. Literally a third of the season has gone by. To put that in perspective, folks. Imagine if let me think of a third of the NBA season. That'd be about what? About 30 games? Just under 30 games? Yeah. Because they play about 90. So yeah. Let's just say numbers sake, get a quick um number out there. I think it's like 27. So let's say 26 because Panthers are going on a bye now. Let's say an NBA team played the 26 or 27 games
Mm-hmm.
and either didn't win any of them or only won a handful of them. And then that's when they decide to start changing up their scheme or making changes. That's the equivalent of that, folks.
It's bad, man, because I'm thinking this right here, yo. Let's just say that that this does happen, right? And offense looks a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody takes the offensive coordinator and gives him like a head coaching job somewhere. Now we're stuck with
Yep.
Frank Wright probably calling the plays.
Again. And he already doesn't know his personnel. Or he's still trying to call it like he's in Indianapolis.
Also, too, Thomas Brown came from the McVay coaching tree. So, yeah.
Sad days in Carolina.
Also on top of that, we're gonna market to trade Jeremy Chin or Brian Burns. So I'm thinking, you know what? I may just wear Cam Newton jerseys from now on and Luke Kuechly jerseys because that's the last time I had hope in this team. So,
Right.
mhm.
And with that, is the shots up, Tim?
You know what? What you gonna do about that, homeboy? What you gonna do about? All right.
What you know about them Panthers, boy? What you anyway? Wade Wilson joining us.
Hey. Ah, probably should drink more water.
Which I actually like this shot glass. I'm gonna get it in the shot. Within that little mask thing is actual comic strip.
Oh, wait, I can see like a head in there.
Yeah.
You know, what I thought about doing. I thought about getting like a manga strip
Mhm.
on my leg, but I'm getting a different tattoo. But I might do that one day. I don't know.
Love that shot glass. Shout out to Sir Cameron Moore out there and his wife Sam Moore for getting me that shot glass set, all Deadpool shot glasses. Game after that. Oh Jesus, Vikings Bears record wise would have been the dumpster game of the week.
Think, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. It's like a lot of things. What I was figuring out this week. NFL is bad. We are addicts and we watch football. These games are terrible, terrible, and we'd be like, I'm putting 10 on this.
Yeah,
I'm betting 100 on this game. Addicts, everybody. Addicts, and I will be watching the games on Sunday. Red zone, front and center with some wings. Looking, oh my, you fucking, oh, my bad. Watching the
all right.
soccer game. Almost threw my shit, man.
Here you go. Well, more on that coming up when we get to the Sunday night game. Jesus wept. That's all I got to say. I don't really have many comments on Vikings at Bears, other than just to piggyback on your statement.
Fields got hurt.
Both teams just look bad. And for the Vikings, I think the Vikings defense is down there with the Broncos, and the Broncos is literally 32nd. I think the Vikings defense is down there too. Yeah. Sad times for the NFC North, man.
Sad times.
First upset of the week, the Browns beat one of the undefeateds. Proof that any given Sunday is still a true statement, folks. Both me and you pick San Fran. And PJ Walker.
PJ, you hear that? You hear that, Tapper? PJ Walker.
PJ. You remember that name? You remember that name, Tapper? PJ Walker just beat the number one defense. Well, then again, I'm not going to say just beat him. He scored enough points, and San Fran missed a field goal and lost.
Didn't he miss two field? But but the fact that they were in the game.
Yeah. But yeah, the fact that they were in the game and had the lead against the number one defense. My main comment will be for the 49ers, on top of what you just said, you hear that, David Tepper. For the 49ers fans, don't beat yourself up over this loss. Because of the fact of this game was close, and also don't doubt the Browns defense.
Don't sweat the technique.
This game was always close. When a game is close and you're below 6 minutes in the fourth quarter, like 5 or 6 minutes in the fourth quarter, you have to play mistake-free football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just have to play. Like,
80% of the teams can't do that.
Yeah, this year, I agree with you, my boy.
This shit is terrible.
Terrible. TURBLL.
Terrible. I don't understand.
I am confusion.
Bro, this shit is bad. And we'd be like, yep, can't wait. 7 hours of commercial-free football. Like some morons. I got something to do, man.
There's a handful of teams that you look forward to watching because they're either great or elite. And then there's a lot of the mid and then a lot of bad this year. So we gonna be in for a ride this year, folks.
Take you for a ride.
Let me catch your ass outside.
Yo, shout out to yo, shout out to Marvel vs. Capcom 2, man. That game was classic. But that damn song,
I still play it. But that whole soundtrack is wild, bro. That stage where you're in the river on top of that raft, and there's like ice on your thigh or whatever. Sing a daggone soul music, and I won't let you go. I'm like, yo, what is Akuma's over here throwing fireballs at me, bro? Who was singing right now?
My
So,
bad,
I hear
man.
sounding like Diana Ross. Like,
My bad. I missed it. I mean, I'll listen, but Charlotte FC just scored a goal, man.
and
We need to win these games.
there's also the classic, the one from the cave. First off, you knew you was in for something for the song for In the Cave when the song start off with yeah, and then
Is that
later,
the one with like the cave was like the water in the background?
yeah,
Yeah.
there's one version with water in the background, the other version is lava. Also, uh, a fun fact that I found out about, well, a couple of stages and a couple of characters. Um, on that cave stage, that head in the background is actually Abyss. It's actually the preview to give you the fact of what the last boss is going to look like. That head in the
Oh,
background is the third form of Abyss. Um, for two, the bridge stage, um, where like it starts with like fog in the background, and after it clears, the ship kind of comes up or whatever. That's based on the Legend of Son Goku, which, for any anime fans that don't
Dragon
know,
Ball?
yeah, I'm about to say the Legend of Son Goku is the story that for Capcom Sun is based on, and for anime fans, Dragon Ball is based on. So yeah, Sun is the granddaughter of a Saiyan. That's why she has that super.
Well, damn.
Funny, also a funny thing. Sun's grandfather's name is Sun.
Police calling the
But yeah,
cops.
the super old Capcom arcade game called Sun, that one is the grandfather to the Sun we know in Marvel vs. Capcom too. I was like, man, look at Capcom out here digging in their archives, man. Oh, and
That's
the
pretty dope.
last one I found out, I finally found out Amingo technically was not supposed to be an original character. Amingo was supposed to be
Was that the
another character.
cactus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was supposed to be another character for Darkstalkers. So he technically the only original character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is Ruby Heart. Everyone else has some kind of backstory or something, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
But the Darkstalkers that was supposed to come out that had Amingo, but yeah, had Amingo attached to it, never actually released. So then on the flip side, it technically does make Amingo an original character for MVC2. But he was planned to be in another Darkstalkers game.
Well, damn. Thank you for the video game lesson, good sir.
Hey.
Dang, another more.
And Ruby Heart and Amingo are the only characters in that game with their own stages. Because that cave stage, I always thought that was supposed to be Akuma's stage. No, that cave leads to Abyss's lair in the storyline of the game. And I always thought the factory stage was supposed to be Magneto's stage as an homage to the factory stage in Children of the Atom, where Magneto builds his Sentinels. No, the factory is actually building the ship that you fly on with Ruby Heart.
I've never played Children of the Atom.
It's a cheap game. After a while, the computer input reads, it'll make you mad. Akuma is a secret character. Akuma's cheap. Magneto input reads, does way too much damage, and you have to beat Juggernaut before you get to Magneto.
You know what? FIFA it is.
Yeah. Well, we might hop back on video games later, folks. Wait. Let me double back to the Colts and Jags. Although, for anyone in fantasy that does have Trevor Lawrence,
bench.
Yeah, I was going to say bench him because they play tomorrow. I don't think he has enough rest to warrant playing him tomorrow. But two, I did get my prediction right for that game. Travis Etienne did have 2 touchdowns. Did get that one. Yeah, early too. They were like second quarter.
Yeah, he is a baller.
Glad I got him. The game after Browns and 49ers is Saints and Texans. Saints. Bam. Bam. What happened, Saints fans?
CJ Stroud happened.
Here you go. Look at the scoreboard again. Make sure I saw it right. Bam. Oh no, it's a different game I'm thinking about. Okay. I was about to wait. Okay, what game was I thinking about? Oh, okay. No, it's coming up. Never mind. But all right, Saints and Texans. You said CJ Stroud happened?
Dog, yeah, he didn't have the best game, but he's a rookie, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm tired of Panthers fans saying he has more around him. Really? Does he? Because last time I checked, we moved up from 9-1, and they were at 2.
Mm-hmm.
So who really has more around him, or is our GM bad? And if our GM's not bad, then our coach is bad. Either way, some sucks.
I think both are bad.
Me too.
My actual pick for dumpster game of the week.
No, these suckers scored.
My actual pick for dumpster game of the week, the Patriots at the Raiders. Bill Belichick, worst start in his career.
Yo, the the Raiders almost gave that game up.
I believe it is the Raiders. Worst start to Bill Belichick's career, which in the press conference after he follows it up with, "We just need to coach better. We just need to execute better." One of those sentences is true, and the other sentence is you playing Boy Scout.
He said, "Look, y'all ain't
America,
gonna
I'm gonna
fire
let you
me.
guess which is which.
Y'all ain't gonna fire me, fam."
Bill Belichick started a season off 3-1 with a Jacoby Brissett that had a broken hand. How do you play quarterback with a broken hand?
Mac Jones is trash.
So that means it's the execute side. And yes, Mac Jones is trash. Stop playing this dude.
They can't.
Stop it.
They can't.
There you go. Look, they're going to have to go out and hunt. All right. You remember the playoff game back in like the 2015 or 2016, whenever it was, the playoff game where the Panthers held the Cardinals to 54 total yards, and the Cardinals had to play Brian St. Pierre. You know why Brian St. Pierre was playing? Because they had to make phone calls. They were panicking and making phone calls. I know Mac Jones ain't hurt. At this point, as a Patriots fan, you want the Patriots to start panicking and making phone calls. Because ain't no way you get outscored 77-3 and then go play the Raiders and still lose.
What if Kirk Cousins goes to the Patriots?
Kirk Cousins will look worse. Well, Kirk Cousins will look worse than current Kirk Cousins, not worse than Mac Jones. Kirk Cousins will look worse than current Kirk Cousins if he went to the Patriots.
Ah.
There's a lot on this Patriots team, this Patriots offense that is not executing. A decent percentage of it is Mac Jones because he does have to touch the ball every single play. There's a lot that's not executing on this Patriots offense. And it's going to pull down that Belichick legacy. I mean, there was already the asterisk on it for being outscored 77-3 in 8 quarters. So, yeah, good luck. That's also a pick we both got right because we had like no faith in Mac Jones.
None, yo. Don't have faith in no guy named McCorkle.
No Bama QBs.
Nope.
Bama everything else, just not the QB.
I don't pick. I mean, I don't choose. What is it? I don't consider Jalen Hurts as the Alabama quarterback since he left.
He became a Sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is the game that I was like, fam, but I got the scores confused in my head. The Lions at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is also one we both got right. Fam.
Oh yeah, easy money.
Buccaneers fans. Just drop my sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. Buccaneers fans, it is panic mode time.
No, it's not. This is what happens when you're a Bucks fan.
If Baker hurt,
if he is, I can't tell.
That's why I was saying panic time. You already looked this bad all season with Baker, and now he's hurt. I don't even know who the backup is.
It don't matter. Here's the thing: if you had to start Baker, you already punted on the season.
I'm gonna say who they got next. Oh, they got a division rivalry game next. They could probably win that. They got the Falcons next. Buccaneers fans. Panic mode. Panic mode. Game after that. Any comments on Cardinals Rams? That's what I thought. Moving on.
Nah, can't say that I do.
I looked down. I was just like, but hey, they're part of the league. Might as well, try to cover them. The other upset of the week, the Jets upsetting the other undefeated.
Damn. How?
I remember, so this game was on when, for us, the coffee con had just ended. We had figured out some place to go eat dinner. And we had just sat down at our table. My brother, Brandon, shout out Brandon Meads, man.
Shout out.
He's just now getting into to football. So, of course, he has decent understanding of, like, basics and stuff. But as far as intricacies, he's asking me questions and things like that. Yeah, I fully appreciate that. I'm pointing things out. Okay, all right. He might ask secondary follow-up question. Okay. I see he's catching on. And I remember literally late in the game, a play happens. I was like, he looked wide open. Brandon's like, oh snap, he might get that. I was like, no, that's Sauce Gardner's side. Sauce Gardner comes from off camera and picks the ball off us. I was like, fam.
Yeah, he looks open.
Brandon was like, you couldn't have called that any better. I was like, fam, he's playing him like Deion Sanders. He plays him a little bit off to kind of make him look open, and then he jumps
just
around.
To bait him. Yep.
I was like, yo, you wide open. No, Sauce Gardner.
Nope. It's Sauce on the left side of the field or right side of the field. Don't throw it to that side.
Oh man. But big ups to the Jets defense, because even with the defense forcing 4 turnovers, they only won by 1 possession. And Eagles had a chance to drive down the field, but they legit just shut the Eagles down on a necessary fourth quarter drive for them. Just shut them down. Just straight up shut them down. It wasn't even like they got that many first down. I think they got a first down, and then it was a turnover on downs. So yeah, big up to the Jets defense. Sorry, Eagles fans, but hey, the monkey's off your back now. You at least have 1 loss. Yeah, it's better to not have the pressure of trying to go, well, now 17-0. Jesus. I might have to take another shot after describing this game. The amount of times I heard my brother laughing at my reactions of this game. The Sunday night game, the Giants at the Bills.
Game was terrible.
What happened to offense, man?
Yo, Josh Allen should be ashamed of himself right now.
Both teams should be ashamed of.
They had Tyrod Taylor. You should be blowing this team out. Also, if the Giants just would have kicked field goals the whole game, they would have won. They got too cute, man.
What was that last play of the game?
That last play of the game should have been a holding or something. That man was all on Wallace's jersey.
Well, minus the missed call. Which Brian Daboll, you have all the right to straight up chuck your headset like you did. Yes, because they
If
should
you
have
would have
been
kicked the
called.
field goal
Minus the
earlier,
call. You know how you don't even bend up in that call? Call the right play, which is shove the dude forward. You only have to gain 3 feet. If your offense can't gain 3 feet, you should have been blown out, which
or
piggybacks on your previous point.
if you have somebody named, I don't know, Saquon Barkley, why don't you just give him the ball? His name is Saquon Barkley.
Saquon's backup in Matt Breida
Could
was
have got that.
it's 3
Easy.
feet. It's 3 feet. In fact, I showed Brandon where on my body 3 feet lines up. I was like, you could have handed me the ball and had me fall forward, and I would have gotten that. That game was a bad. And then a game that I actually low-key missed just because of traveling back from Chicago to Charlotte.
You see?
The Cowboys at the Chargers. Brandon Staley.
That game was trash. Yo,
Brandon
free
Staley,
Justin Herbert, yo. As they say stuff for Charlotte, yo, free Justin Herbert.
Free Justin Herbert. Brandon Staley, we were in your corner, man. Let them Cowboys come in there and do y'all like that. That will put me at 10-5 for the picks of the week, and you at 9-6 for the picks of the week. And on the season, I am at 63-30, and you are at 48-45. So I'm a sip on this, are now officially both with winning records.
Call me a winner, cause I be winning. Kind of.
Wow. Any other news? You got news or updates or anything you got before
I was
we
thinking.
do this coverage for next week?
Oh, Anthony Richardson is done for the season.
Is he?
Yep.
Oh no. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to change my pick. I'm changing it.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. Gardner Minshew's gonna be the starter.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm sticking to my gun. I already wrote it down. It's in ink. I ain't changing. I'm sticking to it.
I think he'll do fine. Because he's gonna be handing the ball off to Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss. So
Yeah. Huh.
they can run, boy, run. Get out of here. Get out of here, run.
How about how you got the Hank Hill voice like down pat?
Oh, damn it, Bobby. Well,
favorite line, you got an F in English. How, boy, you speak English.
that show was great. Fantastic.
Hey, written by the same dude that came up with Beavis and Butthead. Speaking of which, did I tell you about how Mike Judge came up with the character for Boomhauer?
No.
I would say this so we can get on our predictions for week 7. So Mike Judge is from a small, kind of hometown area where basically one of them areas where if you get popular,
hold up, time out. Wait, hold up. Before you explain it, you mean every place in North Carolina except for Charlotte, the Triangle, the Triad. Wilmington. Right. Okay, there we go. In Asheville. That's it. Everywhere else, we just got shoes.
But he's one of the small area where you basically, if you get popular, everyone in the town's gonna know you're popular. It's one of those everyone knows you type Jones. And he was still writing for Beavis and Butthead at the time. And he was coming up with the concept with his friends with the spinoff using Hank Hill as the main character. Because if none of you all know, Hank Hill was actually a side character in Beavis and Butthead. Yep. Apparently someone in the town had called his phone that was a fan of Beavis and Butthead, but the dude was always either cracked out on something or drunk, and apparently thought that Beavis and Butthead was called Porky's Butthole. This is no lie. I'm gonna try to find the interview and I'm gonna send it to you. And since my man
What?
always wigged out of his mind, he called Mike Judge and left a voicemail. And this is when that break happened. So to start writing for King of the Hill, he was like, "Dang on man, dang on fucking butthole, come on man." And that voicemail stuck with him. So he created a character based on that dude. So Boomhauer speaks like that dude that left that voicemail on his phone and called it Porky's butthole instead of Beavis and Damn, Porky's butthole, man. Come on, man.
Oh gosh.
All right. Let me gather myself so we can get through this week 7. But yeah,
7.
there's your other additional knowledge besides the Marvel versus Capcom stuff.
Take it for a ride.
Oh, one more Marvel versus Capcom knowledge thing. The game's damage calculation, everyone has the same amount of health. It's just that damage calculation wise, every character's quote unquote defense works off of damage multipliers.
So I guess Akuma's got to be high.
Akuma's damage multiplier, yeah, I think he takes like 60 or no, that's Wolverine. It's like 40 something percent extra damage than the average character, which average is measured to either be Ruby Heart or Cable. That's also why they're in the middle of the character select screen. And obviously, most health in the game is Sentinel. He takes 55% damage, so he's almost got a double health bar
And takes up the whole screen.
Mm-hmm. That's his negative. His sprite is so big.
You're right. Yeah. That makes sense.
The Surfbot Super will melt his health bar because every
Surfbots, man, I love the Surfbot. That's my crew, man.
Also, something I found out: Boneclaw Wolverine has worse defense than Surfbot. Boneclaw Wolverine takes the most damage in the game. He takes the 60% extra damage. Surfbot only takes 58% extra damage.
What? Okay.
Hey, I mean, Wolverine could pop off with nasty combos and do way better damage than Surfbot. So he has
a okay, I think I have a problem though. So I love to play with characters that nobody else wants to play with. So I'll be playing with Surfbot and Dan's in 2, right? Yep, Surfbot and Dan, just because they look cool.
I don't know if you knew, but on a good, like at least 1/3 of the cast, Dan has a TOD combo.
What?
If you don't know what TOD means, it means touch of death.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't know.
Dan has a touch of death combo because he has a combo where he can combo, relaunch, do an air combo, pause midway, and then do a throw, like an air throw. His air throw drags you down to the ground, and as soon as you impact the ground, you put in the command for his Raging Demon. And for most people with a damage multiplier, or for most people with like an average multiplier and higher, where they take more damage than average, it will kill. It will legit kill. Now, the negative is that Dan's Raging Demon, according to the storyline of Capcom, Dan's Raging never fully learned how to do the Raging Demon. So if you do the Raging Demon with Dan, it does do tons of damage. It does more than Akuma's, but you sacrifice all the health in your health bar.
That's fine.
Right.
I don't
so how I've seen it, I was going to say, I was like, how I've seen it used in tournaments is that somebody would whittle their
desperation
down to the last character.
Yep.
And since it's their last character, screw it. Do the combo. It's going to kill them. It's their last character. Who cares if Dan gets left with 1 hit point? Dan's gonna stand up.
I don't know why, but that I was thinking sacrifice, and then that who is it, man? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? The Scott Steiner math popped in my head. Wait, have you seen that? The Scott Steiner math?
Mm-mm.
I'll show it to you after this.
The
You'll enjoy it.
but yeah, fun Marvel versus Capcom fact. Which I mean, I still be labbing on that game every once in a while.
That game
Finding
was a
out things.
classic, man.
I found out how sneaky good Omega Red is. I was like, dang, I missed that on this character. Omega Red is all about movement and trickery. I'm sitting there like, man, I missed that on this character. That's normally my type of character. Like,
More of a
I guess back then I was
rush.
focused on. Yeah, I was about to say back then I was focused on throwing hands and playing San Francisco Rush. So
That is, man, San Francisco Rush, yo.
2049, when they had the multiplayer battle mode, multiplayer stunt mode,
Man,
hours.
the
I
hours we
bet
played on that
we
game.
talking hours. Hours, 4 in the morning, still out here in stunt mode.
No, none.
You know, when you would get that boombox item for the auto kill to be driving around. Oh, well, I found you. You were downstairs. Nope, none.
Man. All right, yeah, all right, yeah, man. This will do week 7. We can do this all day, man.
Yeah,
It's like, dang, I
we'll
was
have nostalgia all day, folks. Sorry about that. All right,
back when we didn't have
week
to pay
7.
bills.
Tomorrow's game, right? They have to pay bills.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's game, Jacksonville at
Tomorrow.
New Orleans. I
Mm-hmm.
normally don't blurt out my picks because I don't want to influence you, but
Oh no, you
I
good.
I am picking the Saints because Trevor Lawrence limped off. Trevor Lawrence limped off. He's only had what 4 days of rest. I'm picking the Saints. That's the main reason why.
For
Oh, you go.
me, I don't know. I'm gonna pick the Saints too.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know who like the backup is, but I'm also thinking Ridley is
The
gonna be
Jaguars backup.
shadowed. Yeah.
So the Jaguars backup is Beathard, CJ Beathard.
Yep. So I don't know who the backup is for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah. So, but also, man, I think Ridley's gonna be shadowed by Lattimore. So, nah.
Funny. That's their initials. It's no. Um, I'm sticking with this pick. The Browns at the Colts. I am sticking with my pick, but I will say it after you say yours.
Said the Browns against the Colts.
Yep, and it's in Indianapolis.
Give me the Browns, yo.
Uh,
Gardner
um,
Minshew is. Oh no, that's a tough defense.
yeah, and once I learned that Richardson was down, I'm sitting there like, I might want to take my pick. I'm sticking to my guns. And sticking to my guns, including all of the Broncos picks that I made in made before week 1. I'm sticking to all of those picks. Somebody get hurt, oh well. I'm sticking to what I picked. Buffalo at New England.
That'll be Buffalo, even though Josh Allen's gonna give it up. Yo, Josh Allen be treating that football like draws, dog, just giving it up, giving it away, yo.
You literally said Buffalo, and my eyes went down and looked at New England, and I wrote New England for you. There we go, Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Um, Patriots fans, bro, y'all out here with the Buccaneers fans. Panic mode. Y'all get the red flag. Panic mode. Panic mode. Anyway, next game. Oh Jesus. Commanders at the Giants. The slow look up at you.
Huh. Sorry about that, everybody. Shout out to CJ took the lead. Anyway, leave that there. Let me go to the Commandos, man. I think Sam Howell's gonna be crazy.
I'm actually agreeing with you on that pick too. Riverboat Ron, man, don't doubt him. The Lions at the Ravens. M&T Bank Stadium.
Lions at the Ravens?
Yep.
Lions at the Ravens. Lions at the give me yeah. You know what? I think the problem was I was thinking about Lamar Jackson and not the actual team. Give me the Lions, put money on it.
Get money. Get money. Get money. Anyway, oh Jesus, there's another bad one. The Raiders at the Bears.
Anti-Bears. Wait, who's the backup? It don't matter. It don't
It
matter.
don't matter. As soon as you say,
Like,
first off, it's already been what 1-5 with the starters. Who cares who the backup
exactly.
is?
It don't matter mine. It don't matter mine.
How funny is it that that was a headline matchup in the 90s? Like Tecmo Super Bowl era, both of those teams are nasty. And like here we are, the year of our Lord 2023, and we're poking fun at them.
Oh my
Folks,
goodness.
if y'all don't play classic games as much as I do, just know the Raiders at one point during the video game era were so great that you could take Bo Jackson of the Raiders and run the ball and run the entire clock out for a quarter and then go score a touchdown and just force your opponent to lose 28-0. It is possible to do that. That's how nasty they were. The Falcons at the Buccaneers, which, mind you, Baker Mayfield also has.
You know what? Can I say tie? Because I don't want either one of them to win, so a half a win. You know what?
I can mark it down as a tie. Mind you, percentage of a tie is like 1.8%.
You know what? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I hope Atlanta loses, but I'm also rooting for the Buccaneers to lose. But I'm going for Atlanta to lose. I don't want them to win anything in life. You know what? No, I'm sorry. I need Atlanta to win. Because if they get Drake May, I'm gonna be pissed. That's the quarterback I want.
Atlanta, it is. Yes, sir. Look, I went with Atlanta too because Baker's having that hand problem. I was like, look, this is going to be
problem or quarterback problem.
I mean, definitely quarterback problem, but I'm like for real. Man,
his hands are for real.
Steelers at Rams.
Oh, give me the Rams, man. Hakuna Matata. Actually, since Cup came back, Hakuna Matata's been having a lot of Matatas. Cause he ain't getting no yo Stafford looked at that list. He's like, nah, you don't pass it. Nope. No, buddy.
Can't even read your name, fam. The LA Rams. Cardinals at Seahawks. I feel like this game already happened. It was like, what was it, a couple years ago where the Panthers played the Falcons and then literally 2 weeks later played the Falcons again? I feel like this game already happened in Arizona.
You're safe. Maybe. My bad, audience. Charlotte plays Miami. We need to win for the playoffs. Or else.
Oh, you said this is for playoffs?
Yes, like we need to win this game and then win on Saturday to guarantee a spot. And we're playing Miami, but Messi's not playing, so we need to win. And we play Miami again.
They got me going back through. Okay, so it definitely wouldn't have happened last week. Oh no, it was the Rams last week. Okay. So the Cardinals are in the same boat as the Colts, where they're playing a butt ton. They're front loaded with division games.
Yeah.
All right.
Like that kind of tells me something, that they believe that these teams are not going to be on like prime time worthy at all.
Yeah.
So get them out the way.
But yeah, Cardinals at Seahawks. Who you got?
That's what I need to get. Oh, Seahawks. Seahawks. Woo, Tang.
Also, cool nod about that city. Every one of their teams has something to do with the C because their initials literally spell C.
Which one?
Seattle. Seahawks, Kraken, uh, Sea Dragons. I think there's one more I'm missing.
Sounders.
Mariners. It's because they're three-letter initial. When you see it on the scoreboard, it spells C. That's kind of like their one random city thing, like Pittsburgh's
Black and
random
yellow.
city. Yeah, everything's got to be that black and gold and yellow. Um, a game I'm not looking forward to, man. The Packers at the Broncos. Man, look.
Yo, you know what? A little bold prediction here. Christian Watson, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Just because I think that bye week is gonna help out Jordan Love and Christian Watson get their stuff together. But
Christian Watson 2 TD got you down. Does that mean you got the Packers winning?
oh yes, I do.
My pick
No,
for week
it's like
one,
here's a wild thing. Get the fuck! You can't be serious right now.
but my man
Oh, is he
chewing on his own
offside?
teeth.
Is he offside? If he yes.
My man was chewing on his own teeth. That's how you know. That's how you know the determination in his heart, America. My man's was chewing on his own teeth. Yeah, I can't even say he was gritting his teeth. He was chewing on his teeth. Chewing on his own teeth, folks.
I do the soccer stuff, man. I do the soccer stuff, man. But yo, matter of fact, yo, if Juventus was playing, I probably will not be on the podcast right now.
Also, how many weeks have you seen where there was 6 teams on a bye?
It happened last year.
Really?
I remember it was like a massive exodus, and I was like, I built my fantasy team to handle this stuff. Yep, my fantasy team is built for the bye week.
Yeah, but that's snuck by because it happened this week. I was like, yo, because Beth had to like shift a lot of her team around. It was just like, yo. And I was like, 6 teams on a bye. Gee. But then again, it was only 2 teams on a bye last week. So I mean that kind of balances out. The Chargers at the Chiefs.
Peace.
Brandon Staley, you're not safe around us. Let's get the Chiefs.
So there's no Also, too, Rashee Rice 1 touchdown, 4 catches.
Right, 1 TD. See, I didn't even look.
Yo, have you ever used the Sleeper app? I think we talked about that before.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, just to do like the over under parlay stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You know what? My bold prediction. Commanders 5 tackles for a loss. Commanders defense.
I can see that. Commandos.
5 tackles for loss. I'll probably come up with a second one to match your two in a bit. The Sunday night game, the Dolphins at the Eagles.
You know what? I don't know about this game because I think the Eagles going to be like, all right, you know what? To keep them from scoring, we are going to run the ball at a ridiculous amount. Like, just run it and keep running it. Just keep going, man. Like, this it's kind of like playing Patrick Mahomes right now, to where it's like the best way to defeat the Chiefs when they had Tyreek Hill and Eric Bieniemy as offensive coordinator. Run the ball the whole time. Keep the ball out of that Patrick Mahomes' hand.
This is a game I did have to ponder on.
So I have a feeling that I think the Eagles are going to win. Like, are they playing in Philly?
It's in Philly.
Oh, I think the Eagles are going to win this, and this is going to be the start of the downfall of the Dolphins. What I have learned is the Dolphins have a team built for not warm weather, hot weather. Like, even like I think like if they play in Charlotte and we had a solid defense and full full team, I think we give them like a run for their money in November. Just because like that team is built for just nothing but speed and warm weather. It's gonna get cold soon, and that's when you make your money. You're gonna have to run the ball and not use it.
As you say that, let me go
Yeah. Now the thing
to.
is like now Tyreek Hill is always gonna be Tyreek Hill. Waddle's always gonna be Waddle. I don't
Mhm.
think Tua is that good.
Yeah,
Oh
true.
damn, what a pass.
Also, WNBA Finals, the Liberty is up 49-44.
Let's go, Aces. That's my team, yo.
Yeah, they lead the series at least.
Shout out to young Kelsey, man. And Asia.
I was getting ready to click on NBA. I was just on NFL. How you gonna
NBA
leave it?
sucks next
There
week.
we
I'm so excited.
go. Nope. I need 7. Go all the way down, and it's at night. All right. What's the weather prediction for that game? Scroll.
Yeah, let's look
Yeah.
at the weather for that joint.
Oh no, then you're fine. It's 62 degrees. 62 degrees. Probably
On
drop in
Sunday?
temperature. Uh, or not Sunday night. Sunday. Oh yeah, that is Sunday night. Yeah.
Sunday night at
Sure.
what time? 8?
Yeah.
See, 8. I
I
say
was
so
gonna
not.
say 62 degrees, probably drop in temperature from there.
Oh, I see 9 o'clock Sunday is gonna be 52.
That's what I'm about to say. It's like 62 degrees and then drop in temperature.
Yes, yeah. That's not too bad. I think next week is when Dolphins gonna start feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And finally, the Monday night game, the Niners at the Vikings.
Niners, it'd be Kirk Cousins' last game as a Viking. Hmm.
Here you go. That being said, other bold prediction. I'm not gonna say a single player this time. I'm gonna say Falcons. Falcons 150 rushing yards. Wow. We are through it. We are through it.
The last week before the NBA season.
That's gonna be chrome.
I cannot wait.
Expect longer shows, folks. That's gonna be some good content to watch.
I cannot wait. And MLS next, or I guess we can do the playoffs for MLS. Whenever that
Yeah,
starts up.
yeah.
Was he on? Was he on? Yep, he was on. 1 second. We need another. We need
The
another.
playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, folks.
35 more minutes too.
I was gonna
Yep.
say that should pretty much do it. I guess what? Tune in next week.
Tune in. Also, I will have a lot of time this weekend, so be on the lookout for audio stuff coming up. Yeah.
As well as once again, shout out to media platforms. You'll see all of our media coming out for basically what we were all doing at CoffeeCon. Doing a lot of promotion and taste testing and promoting other roasters out there, as well as who knows, you might actually see our performance because
Boom.
we performed our 2 songs on both days. So without further ado, folks, look till next time. Y'all stay fly, keep on sipping.
Keep on sipping.